What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome back to Space Engineers. This is episode number 13, and today I finally decided what we're going to be doing for our main project. So last season we had a main project, and I don't know if you remember what it is, but it's that thing. Oh my god, you're annoying me. Hang on. I'm going to turn this off real quick. It's in my way. I want a nice view of Big Red over there, but I can't get it with this thing in the way, so we're going to unhighlight that. But Big Red was our project of last season, so this season we need an equally impressive project. And you guys have given a lot of ideas since I've been asking it for a couple of the videos. I've been like, hey, what's our big project going to be this season? So some of the ideas that you guys had were a big hangar, a big rover. Oh my god, my voice, 'cause I'm still getting over being sick, so please excuse me if I cough a couple times or anything like that. So a big hangar, a big rover, a big ship, a fighter station above the base, which I still think might be a good idea. Maybe for like a smaller project, like a giant fighter station up there, where I can produce fighters free of gravity or something like that. That might be a good idea. A tunnel boring machine, so like basically a giant underground tunneling machine, and also a guided crane. I think that's the one I added to the list based off of someone in the Discord's description of what that would look like a guided crane. It looks really cool. I might do it eventually. I might even stick it inside the big hangar. But that's what I've decided we want to do. I want to do a big hangar, something we can stick Big Red in, so at least as big as Big Red. Something we can stick our rovers in. Something we can maybe, I don't know, maybe we can put like a big guided crane in there, something like that. So I'm going to combine that idea with the tunnel boring machine. So like a gigantic, basically a ship, not this big, but a big ship that's also a miner. So not just like a small miner like we have here, but a big miner that's capable of doing a lot of stuff. And are we out of power? No, I don't think we are. I think this is just out of power, which is unfortunate. Actually, no, you're not even out of power. Hang on. Turn this on and connect that. Okay, whew, there we go. I think that's when the base ran out of power earlier, last episode. So yeah, we're going to be doing a giant hangar as well as a tunnel boring machine. I think is going to be our great idea. Now, so where's the hangar going to be? I've thought a lot about this, or by that I mean before starting this episode, I just died. Before starting this episode, I thought a little about it. But I think, as soon as we spawn, I think that our hangar should be over in this location. And the reason I say that is twofold. First, we've already got our welder, and it's kind of pointed this way, because we kind of have a back wall over there. So if it's pointing this way, we could have this as our small hangar, this as our welder, and this as like a little plaza going to where the large hangar would be, which is right there. So that's the first reason. And second of all, we've got our command bay, our command section of the base right here. So if we can somehow connect this to where our hangar is going to be, that's going to be really cool. So I think this right here is going to be a level. It's going to connect right to the hangar, and it'll be one of the levels of the hangar. So it's going to take a while, but I think we're going to get it. It's going to look really cool, and we're going to be able to stick our ship in it if we want to, or we're going to be able to stick other ships in it, and it'll just be a nice area that we can kind of build things. So let me go and grab my stuff back real quick. Body location. Hey, what's up? What's up, body? Let's just grab everything. Even though we don't need the tools, we'll grab it anyway. Okay, so why are you guys yellow? What does that mean? What does yellow mean? Are we out of power? I can actually look right here. Yeah, batteries are out of power, it looks like. So that would be why everything is yellow. Because we do not have enough uranium. So that's one thing we're going to have to do is get some uranium. Okay, so for the time being, I've gone ahead and put together a little bit of uranium. Not very much, just about one. One uranium to power the base. I've turned off the nanites. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop inside our ship after we deposit this stuff that we have. Yeah, I kind of don't want to put anything right here. Like any sort of... where are our lights, by the way? Oop, there we go. We need more lights, I think. These ones aren't cutting it. I kind of don't want to put any windows in here because it's nice to be able to just cross between that. So we're going to stick these in here, and Izzy should go ahead and put them where they need to be. So we'll just stick everything in there that we don't need right now, including our tools. And we'll let Izzy sort that out. Thank you, Izzy. You're the best. Okay, we're going to hop inside our mining ship, and we're going to go on a little mining expedition to go and grab some uranium. Let's go and grab some uranium. Ship fuel is critically low. Life support failure is imminent. Okay, perfect. I think our ship fuel's not actually that low. It's just because yeah, our ship fuel's not low. Okay, let's go. Because I'm feeling like I'm running. I'm feeling like I got to get away. Okay, I'm going to stop rapping now. Any of you guys like Look At Me Now by 3 people? I don't remember. Chris Brown, maybe? Okay, we're gonna go straight down right here because the uranium is like over there somewhere. So we're just gonna kind of go in that general direction until we get to it, at which point we will stop and grab some. Mining away. I don't know. No, that wasn't ear rapey enough. Mining away. Oh my god, I love that song. I don't like it. I don't like listening to it, but I like thinking of it. Just knowing that it's out there, annoying somebody or scaring somebody, because it can scare you. It's a scary song. How close are we? We're not even going down very far, are we? We're at the iron right now. Hang on. Where is the? Hang on. Oop, back up. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, we're going the wrong way. So it's gonna be under us. We're right above. We should be right above it right now. So let's go down. We'll go down quite a bit. Because we should see it by now, shouldn't we? There we go. There's that uranium. I'm gonna start calling it that, uranium. And you guys are gonna have to listen to that. And then one day you're gonna call it uranium. And it's gonna start a global phenomenon. And everyone's gonna call it uranium. Be like, nuclear power plants do stuff with uranium. I don't even know what do nuclear power plants do? Enrich uranium? I don't know what nuclear power plants do to uranium. They burn it? They don't really burn it, do they? They chemical reaction it to make it hot or something? I don't know. I do not know exactly what goes on to the chemical power plants or what goes on in our little nuclear reactor. Well, it's a reactor, so I guess you react your... I don't know. I don't know science. How much do we got? We have a nice, solid 38k amount. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's turn ourselves so that we are facing the right way here. Because the uranium... I almost called it the right thing. The uranium is over here. There we go. Let's turn ourselves. Come on. I think we're wedged in here pretty well. Okay, let's turn this way and then use right click. How about that? So we can give ourselves a little bit of space. Since there doesn't seem to be any uranium over here, we'll just kind of move forward and there we are. Turn around. Beep, beep, beep. Awesome. Look at that. That was perfect. Perfect form. Mining away. I don't know what to mine. I'll mine it anyway. I think that's how it goes. All right, are we good? Do we have enough? I want at least 50k. Oh, we have 60k. Wow, and a lot of stone too. Should we go for more? I mean, we're down here. Why don't we? Vroom, vroom, vroom. How much can we carry, by the way? I think we can go up to like 80 kilograms if you look at the bottom. And at that point, we're probably too heavy. But yeah. Because we're on the moon. Moon mining is way easier than earth mining. Sorry for all you earth mining fanatics out there. That's not meant to upset you. It just is. It's just way easier. Just because you don't have as much gravity to deal with. Space mining is the easiest because you, well, I mean, then you run into problems where like materials can float away and soak in your ship if you get out of it. So I don't know. I think moon mining is the best of both worlds. You don't have to worry about your ship like floating away, and you also don't have to worry about too much gravity. Could you imagine like Jupiter mining with gravity that's like 15 Gs? That'd be crazy. You need like 50 thrusters just to keep up like one block. All right, let's let the dust settle. Oh my god, excuse me. That was one of the coughs I was talking about at the beginning of this episode. They haven't escaped me yet. Still getting over it. Mining away. I think 102k is probably pretty good, actually. So I don't know why we're still getting some more. But you know, if we're using the nanites, we might as well get as much as we can, right? Because the nanites like to use up quite a bit. They like to test the limits, see how much power they can use. All right, let's do one more check. We got 118k. I think that's going to be good. Let's back it up. Okay, backing it up is not going to work. Let's right click then. Sorry, all the uranium that I could have used. Okay, we gotta find our way in, our way out. There we go, third person's working. That's good. And, oh, what's that hole? Oh, that's that small hole that I made earlier. Move, rock! Get out of here! No one likes you. Wait, which way? Oh, we're at a crossroads. Oh, okay, this way. No, let's not hit that. Ow, that hurt. And I think we're good. It's dark, so unfortunately we're not collecting any stuff, but that's okay. So yeah, a hangar. I think it's gonna be really cool to have a hangar. I mean, we already have like a small hangar, but it's not impressive. It's just like there, which is cool and all. It's good, but you know, I want the best hangar. And then I might even do that. I might do that fighter base as well, because that sounded really cool. And then we can attack things like that. We can already mass produce stuff, which is really cool. Some of you guys mentioned that there's a better way to do this. Apparently, remember how I had trouble getting some of the inside stuff, like the gyros on that thing? Apparently, if I had instead started these things at the, if I had instead started these all the way pushed in and then brought them slowly out, like retracted them very slowly, then yeah, that would have actually maybe worked a little bit better. So next time we'll try that. We'll probably need to do a little bit of work. For instance, I'll probably need to fill in these little blank areas with actual stuff, like with other welders. But yeah, I think it's a good idea. Okay, what were we gonna do? Let's make sure that we're getting uranium first of all. Do you guys have uranium? Yes, you do. You have 14K, and Izzy should be working, so we should have 14K throughout all of these. Awesome. That's good. That means we should be good on uranium forever. Let's go back down. We'll turn on the nanites again, because I do want to start working on that hangar. Now the hangar... Oh, you're a pretty color. I like that. Now the hangar is going to be a bit underground. That's why I wanted to do the tunnel boring machine as well. In fact, should we start on the tunnel boring machine before we do the hangar? Well, we can at least put out a little bit of area for the hangar, right? So let's go back in here and we'll grab some steel plates. Ooh, we can actually just like kind of hijack from here, can't we? Steel plates, thank you. So we don't need much. We just need the steel plates to build this thing, and then the nanites are going to come in and actually build it. So how big is this thing going to be? Well, it's going to be about a big red length. About a big red length, maybe a big red and a half width, with probably 2 big reds high, if we're using big red measurements, the standard big red measurement of AndrewmanGaming channel awesomeness. That's what I should use in every, like even in other videos, like in RimWorld, I should be like, how big is this building? Probably a big red length of size. Okay, so it's going to be probably about, let's go all the way over here. And the nanites are going to make this for us because they're very nice people. I'm thinking probably that big by, it's going to go out this way a little bit, remember? By this big. Ah, no. Ah! Got it. Never let it touch the ground. The ground is lava. All right, that's looking pretty good. Is that a big red length though? I think that's almost, it's almost there. We don't want to build it and then realize that it's too small. Too big, that's okay. Too small though, that is not okay. That's about a big red, I'd say. That might even be a big red and a quarter. I'll make it a little bit bigger just to make sure. Thank you, nanites. You are always welcome to build things. That's gonna be really difficult to get big red out of there, so we're gonna not do that. But yeah, that's about as high as I want it, and then going down as well. So like here. We'll go down and then meet up with that stuff. So we'll bring it all the way over here. And this is the outline of the hangar. Well, the part of it. There we go. So that's like that. And then this will come up as well. I mean, it'll come up everywhere. This is just like kind of the structure. You know, when they start building a house and it's all made of wood, that's what this is. Just the structure of it. And remember, we did do something like this on Earth as well. We made like a structure of a hangar, but we never got it completed. But now that we have the nanites, I think they're going to do it for us. So we shouldn't have very much of a problem. So that's about how long we want it. How wide do we want it? Probably pretty wide. What did we say? 1.5 big reds? That's a pretty big hangar. Ah, no! There we go. And once we have this kind of like the structure set up, we'll start building that tunnel boring machine. And it's not going to be a tunnel boring machine. It's really going to be a mining ship. But it's just going to be like a big mining ship. Okay, that's about a big red. Let's go about half more. I'd say right about there. That's pretty solid, honestly. And this is not the height, by the way. Don't worry. This is not the height that we're going to go. It's going to be a little higher than this. This is the second level, because remember I said I want that to connect kind of over there. That little area to connect. So this will be the second level. And kind of like what we were going to do earlier, I think the first level is going to be dedicated to rovers. You do a couple more. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be the width of this thing. Should we fly Big Red a little bit so we can see if she'll fit? It's a she. All ships are she's. They have to be. I don't know why. but that's what they use in the old times. It's like, she's a beaut of a ship. That is definitely a big red and a half, I would say. That might even be too big red. No, ooh, wait, no. Hold my tongue. That might be just a single big red. All right, well, let's hop in. We'll hop into Big Red. We'll fly her over it, see how close we came. And if it's too small, we'll make it bigger. If it's too big, we will applaud ourselves and continue with our day. Whoop. They did a whole depressurization update, which is pretty cool. So we might see if we can use that. Let's hop in here. And here we go. So she's turned on right now. Yep, she definitely is. We've got 97 hydrogen, which is good. So let's press P to do that. Go to the side a little bit. How did we ever fly this thing when she's having so much trouble going to the side? Oh, it's because she's not even. That's why. And back. Yeah, how do we ever fly this thing? Oh my god, it's so hard to maneuver. It's so slow. We're gonna run out of like juice midway or something. Oh, we're at a little bit of danger of actually destroying the blocks that we've built. So we gotta be careful. But I mean, I guess big ships in like lore, like in sci-fi, are really slow as well. So that makes sense. Okay, going down a little bit just so we can see. Let's move her such that that wing is fitting. There we go. That is fitting right there. Yeah, we're only a big red length, or only a big red width. I mean, she can certainly fit, which is good. But it's a bit snug. If you catch my drift. There's not very much of a drift. It's literally it's a bit snug. All right, let's hop out. We'll go and see how she's looking from the outside. Woohoo! That's why I love Space Engineers, by the way. You can just create just any ship of any shape and size, and then you can just run around in it, move it around, and it's just so cool. There's no other game like that. Well, there probably is, but it's, to me, there's no other game like this where you can just create to your heart's content, and then you can actually like run around it. It's just so cool. I love it. Okay, no, yeah, we need to make this a little wider because we wanted it to be 1.5 big reds, and that's only one big red. So we need to go that way a little bit. Sorry, just gonna break this. Luckily, we have that level 3 welder, which speed things right up. And a couple more. Awesome. Luckily, though, we know Big Red can fit, so we don't have to go that much wider. Any wider, and it'll be good. That's probably good, honestly. We want room to be able to drive around little rovers next to Big Red if we want to. How much do we have in the back? A little bit. Well, you're gonna go one more. Oops. Sorry, that's my button to mute. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. That's what I do when I cough. Okay. Do we want to go a little bit more forward this way as well? I say yes. It's easier to make it smaller than it is to make it bigger. Actually, no, that's not true. But we don't care if we make it too big, right? So we're going to make it a little bit bigger than it has to be. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to connect this up with that. And I hope the nanites can get this far. I just saw some blue ones flying around above me. So yeah, they can certainly get that far. Okay, and then this is gonna go out this way, like this, and probably connect to this mountain for now. These mountains will eventually be gone. They're just here for now. But once we build that tunnel boring machine, they'll eventually, yeah, the mountains will be gone. Okay, Big Red, you've been, I think you're probably used enough. We can probably put you down, like, on this thing, maybe. It's gonna look a little bit weird. Well, actually, you know what? You know, with Big Red gone, we have so much space. I think we probably want to land her kind of over there a little bit more. Yeah, let's go do that. All right, Big Red, you fly again today. I keep worrying about explosive decompression, but that supposedly with their decompression update, they fixed that, so there's no more explosive decompressions, like just randomly blowing up your base. Whoa! Be careful. We're going a little bit fast forward, aren't we? We're going a little bit fast forward. We don't have very much to slow us down. All right, let's start headed towards the ground. And we want to put her a little bit far away so we have some room to kind of grow, if you know what I mean. All right. Let's slow ourselves down a little bit. Always got to be careful when operating Big Red. I should really put like a remote control in this thing so I can... Oops, that's the wrong way. So I can remote control it. Make sure we're roughly level. Okay. I always do this, like I spam that so that I can like kind of make it level to the ground. Oh, come on, where are we? Ah, I have to fly out of here. Oh, there we go. We're out. And back to the base. All right, she's looking pretty good as far. Oh, what is this? There's like a giant crater. Wow, it's almost as if the moon was hit by a bunch of meteors at one point. By the way, any of you flat mooners think that the moon is flat? Look at this. It's not flat. The moon's not flat. In case you thought that it was flat. I don't know. There's a flat moon society, isn't there? There's got to be a flat moon society. Flat moon society. It's got to exist, right? The Flat Moon Society. The Flat Moon Society. The moon is not a solid body. It's clearly circular, but not spherical. It's largely transparent and completely self-luminescent, shining with its own unique light. The flat moon over the flat earth. Oh, look at that. Hard evidence that the moon is flat. Right there. But to that I say, look at this. The moon is clearly not flat. When it is not... See, it's circular right there. So that right there is hard evidence that the moon is not flat. That I'm on the moon and I'm telling you it's not flat. The earth over there is flat, certainly. That's a circle, not a sphere. It's flat. Okay, so now we have the rough dimensions of the thing that we're going to be building. We want it to go a little bit more that way, but we can't really do that until the mountain is carved into. So we need to make our tunnel machine. So let's start on that, and then we'll probably end the episode there where we're building this. So we'll do a little bit of work on this, see how much we can get, and how am I going to... How do I... There we go. Turn you around and drop you. There you go. I think that's connected, right? If I try and push it. Yeah, that's connected. Okay, so that's going to be the bottom of the tunnel thing. We'll do the same thing we usually do, which is kind of bring it up a little bit, just so we have some room to work. And let's start working on it. Now, do we want this to be like a downward-facing tunnel thing or a sideways-facing tunnel thing? I kind of want a sideways one because every tunneling machine that I built... Well, all the ones I built... So this is a sideways-facing one where you tunnel forward. Like if you want to tunnel, you just go forward and tunnel that way. Whereas a downward-facing one would have the things down there, so you just go down if you want to tunnel. But since we want to kind of make it a tunneling machine, I think probably a front-facing one is going to be best. So let's go ahead and start with... we'll start with the kind of basic layout here. So we'll go all the way back right there. And I don't know if the nanites are going to work on this. I know there's a way to get them to, using some like you have to put some nanite thing on there to get them to work on it, but I don't remember exactly what that is. So if any of you guys know in the comments, post it down there, please, and I'll add that thing to the bottom right here or something so the nanites can work on all this. Right, so we want to start with our we're gonna start with our welder or our miners. So I think the way we're gonna have this is we're gonna have pretty much miners on the front, and then we're going to have the cockpit. Since it's not as easy as having it like that, where you can just have the cockpit towards the front, we're probably gonna have the cockpit like over here somewhere, where you won't be able to see anything, and you'll pretty much just use navigational computer. I don't know. Do we want the cockpit to like go on the side or something where you can actually see? That might not be a bad idea either. Well, let's start with the drills, okay? Just so that we have like a starting place. So drills are gonna go right here. It's gonna be a large ship, so it's gonna take a little bit longer to make than usual. But the drills, yeah. So we're gonna have this one right here. How do we want to do this? I think we might do like the first, we'll have the first drill kind of forward a little bit, then the next layer of drills will be back a little bit, then back. So it'll look really cool, like a weird thing. I don't know. You'll see the idea. Let's go forward a little bit with this a little bit more, so we have some more room to work, and then we'll start by putting this drill right here. There it is. Number 5. We're going to stick this drill on the front right there. Then we're going to have the next layer of drills is going to be back here a little bit. But to get to them, we're going to have to do something with these. I don't know how we're going to do this. Turn it this way, maybe? Oh, we need interior plates. Drats. We've been spoiled. We've been foiled by the need for interior plates. But have no fear, because I have interior plates. Haha. Okay. I'm so weird. Okay, bring it back like this. Then we're going to do this. Like that. And that's where our next drill is going to be. So does that look good? That's decent, right? Because nothing's going to get in between this drill, right? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to have a problem there. And we'll do the same thing with this. So we'll go down. How did you do it before? Okay, we'll do this side first. Back. That thing. And then we'll have a drill there. And we'll do the same thing for this, I guess. So down. This thing. Then you have a drill there. And then do the same thing here. Awesome. So drills, where are ye? Put a drill right there, a drill right there, and a drill down here. That's looking pretty solid, I'd say. Yeah. We could stick a drill there, and here even. Because why not? I mean, eventually we're going to have too many drills to the point where it's just going to be insanely difficult to... what am I thinking? Insanely difficult to run the game. Like, the game's going to have trouble even running this thing with so many drills. But, yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Just have those drills right there. Okay. And part of me, you know, here's the thing. I saw a video. I don't know who showed it to me, but I saw a video where one of these things was spinning. It was like it was on a rotor. Or it was on a... Yeah, it was on a rotor, and it was spinning. I wonder if we want to do that. That might not be a bad idea. Alright, I think this is looking good. Let's add one more layer, and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a ship. So we'll add one more layer going back like this. One like that. Same thing right here. We'll go that way. Over down here, we'll go this way. And we're running out of space. Look at that. On the bottom, we're running out of space. We're going to have to do some weird thing to get it to have more space or something. I don't know what we'll do. We'll figure it out. Put one right here. One right there. One right here. And we'll put one right there. Unfortunately, we can't stick that one on quite yet, but we'll stick it on later, I suppose. And then finally, we're going to have our drills. So, and this is a lot of drills. Part of me doesn't even want to put a drill on the top. I think, well, we'll see what it looks like. How about that? So we'll have drills right there. On the sides. I think we're just missing one more drill here. Or two more, rather. Okay, what does that look like? That doesn't look that bad. I think we just need the one more drill right here. So for this, what we'll do is we want to kind of like... See, I want to kind of merge them together so that... I don't know. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Connector right there. Connector right there. Connector right there. Connector right there. There, and there. So now everything should be connected to these. We'll connect these up as well. Then, boom. That right there is the main thing. So if we take a connector out that way, that's going to be storing, or that's going to be bringing every single material through there. So is this enough drills, though, is the question. I think it's probably going to be enough. Even though we might have some problems right there, but I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. Let's get some standard blocks here. So we might want to use heavy armor. I don't know. I think it'll be fine without. Boom, boom, like that. Let's do... We'll use these things, actually. Like that. Okay. And we're going to want to repeat that everywhere. So let me go around and repeat this. Well, yeah, let me go around and repeat this, and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. It's pretty much all been kind of made. All we need is the nanites to come in here and build everything. But that is going to be the front, kind of the drill bit, I guess, if you could call this a drill. That'll be the drill bit that kind of goes in and mines out area. So we're going to be able to drive it kind of into places. Next, what we're going to have to work on, and we're going to have to do this next episode because we're running out of time here. But what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and make add in the thrusters. Make sure this ship has enough thrusters to not only stay upright, but also move forward with ease. And also it wants to be able to point down just like a normal drill would. So currently we have a nice front end, and it's kind of connecting, so we can have a lot of connectors as well, or a lot of whatever they're called. I don't even know what they're called. The storage containers. So yeah, if you guys like this episode, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions, especially the one for how we could get nanites to start working on this. Put those down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers.